Okay, so we are going to present this computation again in a tabular format, which I believe makes things a lot easier. And the columns we need, you're going to have your year, then the principal for year 1 will be given to you, and then you compute the others. Then you have interest at 8%. Then you have your amount. How do we get this amount? Remember, it's principal plus interest. Then you have your balance at the end of the year. Balance at year end, which you would get by saying the amount A less 92,000 naira, or whatever your repayment is. You know, in this question, our repayment is 92,000 naira per annum. So you have amount less 92,000 naira. Let's go. Year 1, our principal is 900,000 naira. And we compute our interest, 8% of 900,000. I'm just going to give you this first line in details. This is what you get. 8% of 900,000 is going to give you 72,000 naira. Now to get our amount, you're going to say 900 plus 72, which is 972,000. I'm sure you can see these figures are familiar. This is the amount you are owing at the end of the year. And then it makes a repayment of 92,000 naira. So we say 972,000 less 92,000. And what you would have is 880,000 naira at the end of year 1. In year 2, this amount you have in the last column becomes your new principal. So you calculate interest, 8% on 880,000 naira. The interest is going to give you 70,400. The amount, again, principal plus interest, and that is going to give you 950,400. How much are you owing at the end of the year, which is your amount less your repayment, and that is going to give you 400. In year 3, this comes to this side. Your 858,400 comes to the principal column. Again, 8% on 858,400 is going to give you 68,672. For you to get the amount, you add this and this, principal plus interest, 927,072. And then for you to get your balance at the end of year 3, you subtract 92,000 from 927,072 naira, and that would give you 835,072 naira. So at the end of year 3, to answer the question, the amount owed will be 835. Amount owed after 3 years would be 835 and 72 naira, 835,072 naira. If you were asked to compute for 5 years, you just keep on going until you have the balance at the end of 5 years. Now, what you need to keep in view when doing money transactions, like I always tell you, check what the examiner has required of you. If there are repayments, then you need to keep subtracting them from the balance, from your amount. And there are other situations where you will be asked to add on additional savings, which is what we'll be discussing next. Go and practice on this, and then we'll get back together later.